What's up, you guys? How y'all doing? It's Zoom, and I'm back for another subject. So we have this, human trafficking thing coming around again. You know, I guess now it's about this Ukrainian model. I guess and I've been talking about this. That like the way they be using these female rappers, celebrities, whatever, to influence females to do those things. You feel me? And then it ends up being something way worse in the back end because what people see from this is just OnlyFans is just a website. You feel me? Where people go and watch, things like, you know, things of the kind. So when they do those things, they want y'all to go into it so y'all can fall into their trap. You feel me? Now, with this character that we have here, and of course the story is completely fake, but it's a story that they're actually doing in real life. You know that these girls are, being used for weird rituals, weird practices. You feel me? That's what it is. You feel me? So, this is the model in question, and her name is Maria. And basically, the police, I guess it's from Ukraine, that started in this investigation, right? With what happened in Dubai. So we already been hearing about the stories of them being used as toilets and stuff. You feel me? It's been a minute. You feel me? Because again, they have to admit the truth to you. That's why they make these things happen. But these things, when they make them, they control them so they can control the narrative. So they can tell you about the bad stuff, the fucked up shit, but they're not gonna put the blame on them. They're gonna make a story that's gonna be in their favor. You feel me? That's just the world we live in. So basically, now we have a case about Maria Kovalchuk, basically. So she was missing, right? And then she was found in a construction. Yeah, basically, she was found in a construction site, and they're saying, and basically, the police is saying that she didn't go to a party. She's claiming that she went to a party, and this is what happened. But the police, Dubai police, says basically she was on a restricted construction site alone and she fell from a height. You feel me? However, her loved ones don't want to believe that. You feel me? They're saying something different. But she was 20 when this happened. So why is the police giving such a weird story? Because if she really went to a party and this happened, how is it that she ended up in the side of the road? And again, I told y'all all of these is crisis actors, you feel me? Derived from other celebrities, you feel me? On the right here we have Olivia Wilde, you feel me? And you can clearly see they look exactly alike. It's the same templates they use to create these fake events to push out their agenda. They're just telling you that they're doing these traffickings, but they're not gonna get caught, just like the Diddy thing happening. So you're telling me there's princes and stuff, and what's gonna happen to them? You feel me? They're using these to play with you. You can clearly tell that this Maria model is a crisis actor. They're exactly the same, guys. It's not just this one. I'm gonna show y'all the hole goes further than this. You feel me? Like, this is crazy, man. And people don't even realize every time they show y'all these people. You know what I mean? Like, people think these are real people, like you and me who grew up. But again, like, these are characters, and everything they do has meaning. You feel me? They don't just come out for no reason. Why would they care to put it online? How many females has this kind of stuff happened to, but nobody did anything? But now all of a sudden y'all worried about this one, and an old model. Come on, guys. So basically, it's a friend of Maria, I guess, and she left the UAE and returned. Yeah, so her friend left and went back to Ukraine. And Ksenia is another model who managed to escape from the faithful party. So basically, this is, I guess, other people giving their side of the story. And she said the event was a trap. Okay, so you knew it was a trap and you went there. You feel me? That doesn't make sense. and how she managed to escape. How she managed to escape, and Maria couldn't escape. And I guess so. Basically, how they're trying to paint this is basically Maria saw everything that happened. Things was going crazy. Now she was leaving, and that's how she ended up falling from a high place in the construction site. You feel me? Is that what they're trying to say? And they said loud screams were constantly heard from closed room. That's what she was saying. She also claimed that she saw guards carrying something large out of the party, similar to a human body. So there you go. They already know what's going on. You feel me? But what's gonna happen to these people? Because the 20-year-old was invited to a party by two men who claim to be representative of the modeling industry. Okay, they don't need to do that to get females. They create them, so you know what I'm saying. That don't even make sense. It's just to lure real females into this. You feel me? And do the rituals with them. So, according to 24 TV, a group of women was assaulted after signing a contract. This is from another website. So, they signed a contract to spend time with wealthy men. Before the party and the trip to the villa, women were forced to sign a contract. So, I guess they wouldn't talk about it. So, however, in reality, women were raped, beaten, and mistreated. So, you signed a contract, and I guess they didn't say that they were gonna do all these things to you on the contract. That's why you signed. But basically, somebody else said she got involved with the wrong people. So they're just trying to paint the story here that there's a backside to it, and they're literally admitting it to you. You feel me? But now they're gonna be like, oh, it's just a couple of them that do it. You feel me? So they might come out and tell you maybe these people have been arrested or some shit like that, but it'd be fake. They're gonna keep going with this. They do this with kids, everything. You feel me? Their rituals is satanic. That's what they are. There's a reason why they're gonna keep coming out with these stories. You feel me? They're gonna keep telling you it's fake, but it's happening. You feel me? It's brainwashing you to accept it. That's what you don't understand. You feel me? They're saying they're being tortured and all that. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's like the Diddy thing. You feel me? And this goes back to Diddy because like what they're showing us now is like basically big Arab billionaires are doing this. You really think that they will get in trouble for this? Like seriously, do you think it will make a difference? And now they're saying they found her basically her body parts was broken and kind of stuff. Where are the pictures? If y'all want us to believe this thing, you feel me? And the porter shit, you feel me? Like whatever the toilet thing that they have going on, it's it's crazy. It's crazy because I feel like a lot of females right now would do it if it was enough. If the price was right, I'm pretty sure. Because nowadays people worship money. People worship money more than ever. You feel me? So they would do it again. This is a reporter who said that some of them was getting paid 50,000, and I'm pretty sure it goes higher than that. You feel me? But they would do things with minors. Basically, it would be like a father. Basically, he has a 12-year-old son, and probably kind of like what Lil Boosie said on an interview. He said that he brought a female for his son. He paid the female, and he told the female to have intercourse with his child. You feel me? I guess to make him a man or some shit. It's the same shit going on here. You feel me? So there's rich men out there doing this kind of stuff with their kid. That's what they're telling y'all. You feel me? So that's why this sex business is always gonna be some devil shit behind it. You feel me? It's always gonna be like that. So the party, she was supposed to fly to Ukraine, right? I guess if everything went well, but I guess it didn't. So again, there's the story again with the police that the family saying is not right. At the end of the day, you gotta understand that, like, as a female right now, if you think that this is the only way for you to make it, then you're gonna always fall into these traps. You feel me? Like that's just what it is. That's how the world runs. You feel me? It runs off of negativity. So anything that they're gonna propose to you and that they say has a high reward, you gotta understand there's high level of evil behind it. And now they say that I guess she's stable, I guess in stable condition, and they're gonna do an investigation to find what. Come on, guys, it makes no sense if these guys are sheiks like they're saying, these important people in there in Saudi Arabia and all that, and they're willing to give that much money to females just to do these weird things to them. You really think that they don't have the power to back it up? You feel me? Like even now, even if the police ain't gonna do nothing, because they're probably the ones feeding the police. You feel me? Like the people that have that kind of money doing this, they have power in politics. You think the cops gonna chase them? Nah, they're gonna say, yeah, we're gonna do an investigation, but they're never gonna come back with something because this is just to admit what they're doing at the end of the day. So the next character is Margot Robbie. And you're gonna see they're exactly all the same. It's crazy with this one. So she's 34 as this is happening right now. OF model and OnlyFans equal 34 and 4 ciphers. Hey, Presley, this is the next one again. The same identical vessel that they used here. She's 47. OF model, Dubai, and sex traffic equal 47. Olivia Wilde, she's 41 right now, and half dead equals 41, and she was found half dead. That's what they said on the articles, on the side of the road. So you see, all of these characters is connected because they're exactly identical. I'm telling you, there is no denial with this one. And the Maria character is just a crisis actress. Yeah. So her and Margot is exactly the same. I think I even had trouble making this video because Margot and Jaime, they look so similar that sometimes I have a hard time knowing who is who. So you still have the same, even the nose, you feel me, and even the eye color, the eye shape, everything fits. And they also have this thing about the butterfly. You probably noticed it by now, but we all know that the butterflies is symbolism for the satanic people of this world. You feel me? That's why they have it. Margot is right here wearing a Versace butterfly, I guess, dress, and this is very symbolic to them because it's about transformation, because these people don't actually die, they just transfer to other vessels and keep the energy going. That's why you keep going back to them, because it's familiarity. You feel me? Like once you're gonna see their new character, they're gonna look closer to it, so you're already attracted to that, you're gonna keep going with them. We have Ariana Grande right here with the butterfly. So in some cultures, butterflies have been associated with negative symbolism, including death, evil spirits, and the evil eye. However, these associations are not universally held, and in many cultures, butterflies represent positive concepts like transformation, rebirth, and good luck. So that's just what they show. That's just what they're showing. So death, I guess, of the vessel and the birth of its new character. You feel me? That's just what they do. That's just how they live. Transformation is all about them. You feel me? Again, Queen Latifah with the butterfly. They have to worship this. Noah Cyrus, the butterfly. Vanessa Hudgens, the butterfly. Megan Fox wrote butterfly as a tattoo, so that's another symbol. Butterfly Effect by Travis Scott. So you see, all of these have a connection to this butterfly. So you gotta understand, it's very symbolic to them. It's very symbolic to them. It means a lot. You feel me? Katy Perry did this, and this was for a concert. And I don't know if y'all remember this, but this was not too long ago when they said Katy Perry went to space. And She held a little cardboard butterfly with words on it, you feel me? And she's doing it right here with the one eye, you feel me? So they know what they're doing. And by the way, space is fake, so none of that shit is true. I don't care what you say. The earth is not like what they say it is. So you gotta understand that this butterfly means a lot to these people who control us over here, you feel me? So they wouldn't go through all of this to show us this, but this is what they wrote on it. So now we're getting to Jaime, right? And Jaime is again identical to Maria. And you see Maria wearing this shirt right here with the laurel leaf. It looks awfully similar to the aprons they use in Freemasonic temples, you feel me? Even the logo that they have, you feel me? You feel me? And that's what Julius Caesar had, you feel me? Those flowers are very symbolic to them. So don't think that these characters are real. They come up only when they're scripted. Exactly the same with Jaime. Like they didn't even try eye color, same, the lips, everything. They didn't even try with this one, but y'all still don't see it. And the fact that all of these is men too, cause like that you can clearly see that the facial features, man. You can clearly see that. So Mariah Kovalchuk matches up with OnlyFans Dubai, Olivia Jane Cockburn, which is Olivia Wilde's real name. Margot Robbie also match up with Maria. Half Dead matches up with Kovalchuk, which is Maria's last name. OnlyFans Maria Porter. Alright, you know what this is. Jaime Presley matches up with Dubai, with Margot Robbie's S Traffic, Olivia Wilde, and OF Model. So all of these is connected, you gotta understand, you feel me? So all of this attention that they're trying to give to this situation is just to admit what they're already doing. This is the same thing they've been doing with Diddy, you feel me? It's the same stuff, you feel me? So nothing is gonna happen to those people that they claim are doing these things because those people are too powerful. They wouldn't be they wouldn't dare come on the news and tell you about something real that these people are doing. No. This is just to shine a little light on it because it's gonna keep going. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm telling you, this situation that happened, she was found with broken bones and shit like that. It's not scaring any of the other females that want to make easy money that they don't have to do nothing for. You feel me? It's still a lot of people want to do this, so it's not gonna stop. And these people, whoever is giving money to these females, they're not gonna stop. If they have the access to money to give money like that just for some dumb shit like this, bruh, their money is infinite. So don't think that they profit from it in another way that you don't understand. That's why they want to keep degrading the females. You feel me? And all of the celebrities, the female ones, they're all degrading females. They're all doing things that make them look lustful, dirty and stuff like that. You feel me? Dirty in the mind, dirty in their spirit. You feel me? Always trying to do something negative. You feel me? Cause ain't no way, man. Ain't no way in your head it's okay to let somebody defecate, you feel me, on you or in your. Come on, man. What kind of world we live in, man? Like, come on. But this is what we have. So until everybody is gonna get their mind right, so we can fix it up and actually go home, we're still gonna be in these problems. Protect you and yours. This was Zoom, and I'm out.